Are you having issues with your sticker cuts being off? Is your glossy sticker paper unreadable to your Cricut machine? Do you have problems with your stickers not being waterproof or the ink smearing? If so, stay tuned because I'm going over how to solve some of your guys' biggest issues with waterproof sticker making. Hi everyone, in today's video, I'll be making some waterproof stickers with this new glossy vinyl paper that's been supplied to me by 3-Way Cut. This is my first time using this paper and I'm pretty excited to see what the results are like. For this tutorial, I'll be using the built-in print then cut method. Issue number 1, glossy paper issues. If your Cricut has trouble reading the glossiness of the paper and your cuts are off, you can try putting some matte Scotch tape over your registration lines. The reason this works is because it helps the Cricut read the lines more clearly. I've seen other videos try and use a black Sharpie over the lines, but this only caused my Cricut to stop and give me an error. I recommend using the Scotch tape as it produces perfect cuts with no fuss. You can see how off my cuts were when I tried without the tape. The glossy paper is actually too reflective for the Cricut to read properly, and this leads to the cuts being off the mark. I tried the Scotch tape method on both the glossy paper as well as the glossy paper plus clear laminate, and all 3 times I had perfect cuts. I was actually pretty surprised at this because usually the Cricut gives me a lot of issues, and this is the first time I've had absolutely no issues at all. So if you're having trouble with the glossiness, try the matte Scotch tape trick. Issue number 2, ink smearing. When you're printing your stickers, it's important to note your printer settings. If you have a Deskjet or lower end model printer, you might find that the ink bleeds or smudges when water is applied, even when using the proper vinyl. The reason is because lower end printers use dye-based inks, which means they are not waterproof and do not have good longevity. When you use pigment-based inks, such as my printer has, the ink is not water soluble. The unfortunate fact is that most inkjet printers you buy are going to be dye-based. However, there are a few solutions to this issue if you cannot afford a pigment-based printer. Number 1, you can still use your Deskjet to print the stickers as long as you coat them with self-adhesive laminate or a UV coating spray. I'll explain this more in a minute. Number 2, buy a laser printer. Laser printers are more affordable these days, and because laser printers do not use inks, you can guarantee your stickers are waterproof. Number 3, you can take your sticker paper to your local Office Depot or Staples, along with your sticker page on a flash drive, and have them printed out for you on their high-end laser printers. The benefit of this is that you can print your pages for less than $1 each. Issue number 3, waterproof paper issues. Some sticker paper you buy will be labeled as water resistant. Unfortunately, this is not the same as waterproof and you'll still need to coat them. But be careful, even papers that claim to be waterproof may be misleading you. Always double check your reviews before purchasing, because I've been burned by not doing that before. For example, this Galata glossy sticker paper sold on Amazon says it's waterproof right on the package. But you can see with this test I did here, even with a clear laminate coating, the water just soaks through. I printed this page with my Pixma Pro-100, so it proves it's not an issue with the printer and the ink, but rather the paper. I also did a few tests with the 3-Way Cut paper to see how they held up with and without lamination. The first sticker was printed on my Canon laser printer. I did not add laminate and they are still waterproof. The second sticker was printed with my Canon Pixma Pro-100. I did a test with both laminated and non-laminated stickers and both held up great with no smudging or smearing. Let's go over how to apply laminate. You will need a cold press laminate machine, which will run you about $20 to $30 depending on where you grab it from. I highly recommend the Avery brand of self-adhesive clear laminate. A viewer gave me a tip about using the self-adhesive laminate sheets. You can just apply them with the cold press laminate machine. Simply attach one end of the sticker sheet and pull the backing off the laminate while it's going through the machine. You do have to be a little quick, but it's a lot easier than applying it by hand. You can also try UV sprays to coat your stickers. I haven't tried this method yet, but as long as you buy a high quality UV spray, it should work just as well as lamination. You might have to give it a few coats, however. Lastly, make sure to double check your settings before printing. If you have a Deskjet printer, make sure you are not using the print quality setting too high, because this often causes too much ink to be printed, leading to smudges and bleeding. What I like most about the sticker paper is that it has the printer settings right on the back of the package, and most other sticker papers just leave you guessing. It really does not matter what printer you have, but just make sure that you're buying a high quality paper. I really recommend this 3-Way Cut paper as it's not too thick and it seems to work well with all my printers. In my previous videos, I recommended Photo Paper Direct's vinyl sticker paper. However, a few of you were kind enough to point out that they recently changed their paper quality, and they therefore aren't a good choice anymore. I'll leave a link in the description to the 3-Way Cut paper, which is available both on Amazon.ca and .com. Here are a few main takeaways from this video. Use a high quality sticker paper when printing. If you are using a lower or mid-range inkjet printer, you should coat your stickers with a laminate to ensure that your stickers remain waterproof and scratch-proof. Make sure your printer settings are correct and not too high. Double check with your printer manufacturer's website to see if there's any settings that need to be tweaked. I hope this helped you guys solve some of your Cricut sticker issues. If you guys have any more questions, I will do my best to help you out. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as it really helps my channel grow. And feel free to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at MoonEyesArt. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Gonna spend the last little bit of this video petting my cats. This is Luna, and this is Caramel.